remember when I first got this, there was a couple of things that weren't quite right, and which was basically the windows and the AC. But I found out something else later. What I found out was, I was doing something else, is there was no front drive shaft. So it should be there. Can you see? Back to over there. So to there, to there. So I bought this, which is a refurbished front drive shaft. There's no instructions. There's two different sides, so I've got to try and see how to hook it up. So it should be interesting. You see, it's got two different ends: a shallow end and a big bulbous end. I'm hoping it's simple. Let's have a look. Okay, I imagine that end must go in there. So it's got a big cup, and the other side is more shallow. So let's have a look at putting that end in there. It's got to be right. Right, there's two different lengths. I don't know which one goes where. They're not the same. And then these clips, they're all covered in grease, so I'm going to just give them a quick clean. Some brake clean. I'm going to Loctite when I put one as well. Even the bridging pieces are different shapes. So I'm going to poke one in on each one and see which one goes where. I think the shorter one must go at the back. The long one sticks out, so that must be the one that goes on that one. Right, I've got two of them in. So I'm using the Loctite, not the serious Loctite, just the one to get it on. And it's pulled this end out, so I'll try and get this in. You can't see where the hole is, unfortunately, so bear with me, I'll get a couple in this side. Okay, I've got them on. And the front as well. I had to move the car to get them in, but you can see the nuts are coming through, well, the bolts coming through all the way through, and I've got Loctite on them. So hopefully everything's fine now. This is the socket required for the prop shaft. HW6 CRV. Yeah, hopefully I've got a 4x4 now, not a 4x2. Why did someone take off the front prop is a good question, because as far as I understand it, this Quadratrack 2 is four-wheel drive all the time, but it predominantly sends power to the rear and it only sends power to the front when it thinks you need it. So if someone took it off for better economy, I mean, possibly it gets better economy. I mean, if it did, it must have been pretty poor before, because it's not fantastic economy. But I don't know. Anyway, I shall be able to try it out now, so I shall take it out on the downs sometime, do a little video and see if we do have four-wheel drive. I'm sure I have got four-wheel drive, because when I was moving the prop round to get to the bolts, I had to move the car so it was actually engaged at that time, because the whole thing was moving. I could turn the prop shaft and move the vehicle, and obviously I wouldn't be able to do that if it was free rolling sort of thing. So I might be wrong about the part time, but as far as I read, if you put a message down below, does this thing have four-wheel drive all the time, like on the Range Rover or the old Classic that I used to have, or does it disengage the front unless it needs it? Because I really don't know. Anyway, hopefully that's useful to someone. If your prop shaft's missing, it's a bit of a pig to put the other one on. And the two different bolt sizes and things, like I say, no instructions, even the caps that go on are different, so you have to like work it out and see. But I've done that. It uses the same socket to put them on. Anyway, like I say, that's another thing to be ticked off. I allegedly have four-wheel drive now. I thought I had four-wheel drive when I bought it. What an idiot. I didn't check anything, but then, you know, you'd think that someone would mention that it was removed, wouldn't you? I know I would, but then maybe I'm just soft in the head. Anyway, that's it for this video. There's still the passenger window to look at. I've got another mechanism because I'm pretty sure it's the motor's running, because you can hear it. Let's see if I can do it. Or it's just not connected to the glass. It's making a funny noise, like it's trying to move it. Anyway, in another video I shall be taking off the door panel and seeing what's wrong with that window. So for now, if you haven't subscribed already, maybe consider subscribing, because you might find something useful coming up. And likes are nice and comments are nice. And if you look down in below, I know I'm sort of wittering on, but my email's there. Any kind of information you want to get to me or ask me questions or anything like that, if you don't want to put it on the comments that everyone can see, I will answer it as soon as I see it's there. So bye for now, and look out for me in another video soon.